Alright, so this is the play unit, and this is the dynamic unit. Really, the quality of this unit seems much better. You can see here the finishes versus this one. You can see that there's no trim below here, which shows a lot of the hole in the center console, where these do have a trim there. I hope the audio is good, because I really like this. As you can see here, you have the flaps that close the vent, versus here you don't have any. This is always open. The dogs are, the vents are larger, as you can see here, versus this one is very small. Alright, and then the main difference is really the panel, all these buttons here, and here a more cleaner look. The knobs are smaller versus this one, which is bigger. They have the more of the OEM markings, and this one doesn't have any markings. Do you remember I put this one in? Alright. So these are the two units side by side. This one, when you put it on the back, you just have the connector, and then the pens. You can see the pens are very thin, and then this one has a separate module here, which is the main module, and then on this side, this connects like this, as you saw in my other video, and then on this side is a connector to the screen. This one, on the other hand, is a complete unit. It doesn't have a separate module. Everything is there. As you can see, the dogs are larger. In this unit, you have these dogs that connect here, and then these connect directly to the vent. And I don't know if you can see the hole there, but let me see if I can show you better. You go near the light here. Right, there you go. It's a very small hole, right? So that's why, and it needs to be that way, because look at how small this is, right? So that restricts the flow significantly in this unit. And this is why these vents are small and there's not much air coming out. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it does restrict the airflow. In this one, this is the part that you install on the rear duct. You can see here that the holes are much bigger, right? And then these are the ducts that connect directly to the unit on the rear side, and you can see they're much bigger. Let me see if I can get the side by side here. Then what you saw there. I think that this is not bad if everything else was this size, but this is a huge restriction here. As you can see, as I demonstrated before, the hole was so small. You see that, all right? What else can I show you here? All right, so the screens are same size. The one thing that I noticed is that this knob here is like infinite, right? You can rotate it, but this one, you can only go like this and it goes back, and then like this and it goes back. So this right knob is kind of useless for what I wanted to use it for. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it at all, or if I use it maybe is to fast forward music or something like that. And this one operates normally. So this is the side by side. Nothing else to show here.
And now I will be installing all the wires and harnesses. This is the quad connector harness that includes the RCA to MOS 25 adapter, that blue box that you see there, and the CAN bus decoder. This is the audio wire harness. This harness has a 16-pin white connector that connects into the unit. Each wire harness provided in the kit has a unique connector to the unit, so you won't be able to connect the harness in the wrong place. Now I'm connecting the appropriate RCA out from the audio harness to the RCA in the quad connector. The RCA in cable goes into the converter to MOS 25, that blue box. Connecting the reverse camera from the quad connector to the unit. USB wire to the center console. Connecting the USB data cable.
Can be there. This one is the USB data. This one here is the USB in the center console. This one here, is really related to the quad connector, and this one here is where all the audio is coming, and then it connects here, which connects to this box, which I'm going to connect to the most. Wait, so let's see how this works now. Should be able to test it very quickly. The prior unit connected directly to the bench and then came around through the bottom because there was not a lot of space here. Really, the bends could only be so large. It's really very small, and that's why there was not a lot of airflow coming out of these bends here. But the new unit connects. I don't know if you see the seam here. So I need to take this out and push it to the front so that I can connect the duct into this duct here. And then it's larger, so it comes through here with larger ducts. So I'm not sure how am I going to do that, but I'll figure it out. Let's see here. I think that there's some clips there I need to undo, and then I can push this out. All right. Alright, so I'm not using this anymore. So I decided to connect this in the box. So these outputs to RCA, then to this little box, and then to MOS 25, and then on the rear I'm connecting the digital output to MOS 25. This is one of the most difficult parts of the installation. It took me a long time to figure out how to accommodate all the wires and boxes to make a clean fit, without disconnecting the air conditioning ducts and making sure everything fits. Because the air conditioning ducts takes a lot of space, it leaves little space to fit wires. Also, since the ducts are on the bottom, you need to be careful that wires are not going to fall and interfere with the duct vent seal.
After extensive testing of the MOS converter unit provided in the kit, I found that the audio was very attenuated and quality wasn't as good. I decided to buy a different converter which was much better quality. Sound is no longer attenuated and audio is digital quality.
So these streams are much better. You can see that hole there, and then here this stream really covers very well the where the bands used to be, right? Which the other didn't.